Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Daily Gwent. And by Daily Gwent, I think these days I actually mean every other day Gwent, just due to scheduling and being able to actually somewhat keep on a every other day schedule. I think I'm going to move this series into a bi Daily Gwent. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's post patch. Some videos have been going up. Our stream video was indeed garbage. It did not go up. All I did there was the challenges for the Halloween event. If you're keen on seeing those, I'll go back through them. I'll do an episode re-recording them. But I got them all. Got the avatar, yada yada. It was fun. It was a good time. I got really frustrated with knocking on Horror's door on Expert, but that's not what we're here for today. Today we're here to talk about ghost ships. Heck yeah. So I I mean I'm still really low in the ranks. We're still climbing up. It's still the start of this new season, but I have not seen a single Iridan deck. I've seen a lot of consumed decks playing Slizzard, and I thought, hey, let's flip that on its head. So today we're playing an Iridan deck based around the Wild Hunt Longship. I've never really seriously used this card. I've seen some meme decks here and there that capitalized on it. So we're going to make our own meme deck that capitalizes on it, and we'll walk you through it now. So we got, obviously, a ton of Wild Hunt units. We got the Hounds to pull out our Biting Frost. We got the Navigators to pull out all of our units as needed for that sweet, sweet deck thinning. We got our Warriors. We, of course, have our Longships. But beyond that, we're running two Slizzards. The idea being there, we can play a single Wild Hunt Longship. Either it's from our deck or from Iridan in an earlier round, and then we can keep generating more and more of those through Slizzard and through Necker Warriors. Maybe running two Necker Warriors is a little optimistic, but we do have 28 cards here, so it seems a little goofy. But the amount of deck thinning that I think we will have kind of circumvents that, and I think it makes bringing two Necker Warriors viable. We'll find out, though, of course. This is a deck that will probably need a ton of tweaking, but I think there's something to it. Beyond that, for Silvers, we got Marching Orders for more of that good thinning, and it's always, always, always going to grab us a Navigator or a Slizzard or a Hound if we've somehow utilized all of our Slizzards and our Navigators. So it's good for guaranteed thinning and to kind of keep our Wild Hunt Longship machine ticking. We got Summoning Circle. It's a fun card. The idea, of course, is we'll just chuck down like 6 Longships in the last round. Why not grab a 7th, right? But beyond that, you can copy Silver Spies, maybe get a double Frightener play, anything like that. We are running Nithro. He's our Wild Hunt Silver. I don't think there's a single other Wild Hunt Silver. I'm going to do a real quick look here, but I think it's just him. Yeah, so, he's going to get boosted a whole bunch. Plus, he does damage by himself, so he's a fine Silver. We got Toad Prince for more of that good card draw. I'm iffy on including him, but sometimes Frightener is a dead card. But if you got Toad Prince, Frightener is a huge power swing for you. We got Operator. Of course, we got Operator. It's going to be copying our Longships as needed. We can also do like Wild Hunt Hound and some other things, but I think usually we're going to use it on that Longship. And for Golds, we got Gels. It's for that good deck thinning, and it's to guarantee that we either get some of our key Silvers or, more importantly, our Golds. We got Caretaker just to grab some key opponent units. There's a lot of Skellige going around still with some of the new cards that just kind of got stronger in that archetype, so Caretaker is almost a necessity, I would say. We got Caranther for that good frosty stuff, and we got Imlerith for those big damage swings. And they are, of course, Wild Hunt as well, these three, so they will get boosted by our Longship. Something I was considering instead of, I don't know, instead of one of these boys, would be Succubus. Really, really strong card in its own right. And instead of Toad Prince, I was going to run. Now I'm forgetting the name of the card, and it's going to be embarrassing. Oh, geez. I don't even remember. I was going somewhere with this. It was a good point. Oh, Jotun. Instead of Frog Prince, or Toad Prince rather, or maybe even instead of Frightener or something, any of the silvers are kind of flex, except maybe Operator. Jotun, just for the huge swing that it provides and putting people back onto a Frosty row. It's real annoying. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to just jump right into it. You know we're going to hop into ranked, even though it may not be advised. And we're going to see what we can do. Grab a sip of coffee, see what rolls out of the bag. Ronvid of Small Marsh. Alright, Bruverhoog. A premium Bruverhoog at that. Alright, so we don't want Biting Frost in our hand. Full stop at all. Alright, we got all 3 of our Wild Hunt Hounds, so I'm going to get rid of one of them as well. We did not get a single Longship, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. So our Iridan play might be checking out a Longship at the end of the round and being able to pull some more out with the Navigator and Slizzard the following turn, but we'll have to kind of see what shakes out there. So I think to start this off, you take a shot in the dark, and you chuck some Frost down on the ranged row. This is Bruverhoog, this is Scoia'tael post-patch. It could be any number of decks. It could be a weird Brewer hand buff. Could just be Tempo Dwarfs. Could be a Dwarf deck. Could be the SC Movement deck, which is really powerful again. It never really stopped being powerful. Or it could be none of those, and it's Farseer into the Frost. We're just gonna kill it. Yeah, who taught you to fight like this, my dude? Now he's really behind the 8 ball. It means our Frost is not ticking, but that's fine. Farseer can get really strong over just a few short rounds, so I don't feel too bad about that. And if he avoids the Frost again, he didn't. We'll play the Wild Hunt Warrior this time, I think. So we'll thwack him down. He'll be a 3. The Frost will kind of negate the gains, and we could also play another Wild Hunt Warrior to kind of cinch the kill. But what we'll probably actually do is Nithril. Depending on what he does here, of course. So we got Barclay. That's no surprise. We got a Dwarven Merc. Sure. Okay. So although it's not like the max value, we're gonna kill that Farseer. And I think our next play is gonna be Iridan into a Longship, into a Navigator, or into a Necker Warrior, actually. He could pass. I doubt it. He's only down 9 points with the Frost ticking. Yorvith, really good card. It didn't do a buff animation. I don't know if that's a bug or if he's actually not running any elves, but still running Yorvith, which is, fine. Maybe a weird choice, but it's fine. We could resummon Nithril, which I think is funny. Why don't we? That's goofy. Yorvith, you hit us for 7. We're gonna come right back and hit you for 7. How about that? The board is now just a little bit different. That was not the ideal use for Summoning Circle, but it's funny. We're here to have a little bit of fun. Winning games is secondary, especially when we're in the lower ranks. It's not very impactful. It doesn't matter so much. So now he's down by 11, or they are down by 11. I apologize for constantly saying he's down by 11. Girls play this game too. It's true. I mean, no offense by it. It's just kind of my default setting. It's something I strive to work on. Okay, so that's a strong tempo play, actually. I never see any Hawker healers these days. So I think now's the time to chuck out our Longship. Absolutely. Boom, get him out here. It's a big tempo swing by itself because, of course, it expands upon Iridan. That's a big hit to us, but it's okay. because we're gonna chuck some in our deck.
Have strength, my love.
Not gonna clear those skies.
I've seen it already.
Ballsy, ballsy. All right. We will summon our longship. Bring that tempo back. Bring back my tempo. More Hawker healers. Hot diggity dang. I feel like we pass on this, actually. What's in our graveyard? Mithril, of course. Yeah, the thing is, if we play Toad Prince, we're kind of backed into a corner for what we eat. We don't have any great eating targets. So I think we do just pass here. Heal, they'll go down one card. We'll have card advantage going into the next round. And we'll see what we can do. And there's always a chance that, you know, they don't have anything of any real tempo value. I would say that that's probably not the case. Okay, that's not super high tempo, depending on what gets pulled. That is super high tempo. Darn. Pretty much like any other card that they had probably would have meant having to play again, but that's okay. Alright. So we want to obviously get rid of the Biting Frost. It's got no place here. Marching Orders is lovely. Ah. Alright. The dry pass is obnoxious. To the point that I'm not like 100% sure what I would like to do. I know what I'll do. I'll do a Slizzard on a Necker Warrior. Pop them out. Put more Slizzards back in the deck. We need more deck thinning. Which should surprise precisely nobody. Okay, double Wild Hunt Hound is totally fine. Gonna get rid of Toad Prince. Caretaker's good. Caretaker's real good. So we're just gonna do that again. What would we want to steal? Kieran is a big one. Ale of the Ancestors. Interesting. Oh, that. Oh, you know what? I hadn't even considered that that actually like takes over the effect on the row. But yeah. No, no thanks. Not gonna be allowed. So we'll play the Longship, and then we'll Marching Orders, and we should get a Navigator. We could get a Slizzard, which is equally totally fine. Something that might actually be viable is getting rid of the Necker Warriors and just using the Slizzards and the Navigators for like a hyper thin that Monsters has never really had. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's interesting. That's quite interesting, actually. So we definitely want to move it back to the mid row by grabbing Siren and locking it. Yeah, there's nobody I'd rather pick here. So yeah, Kieran works properly now. They lock and then move. It used to be move and then lock, which messed up all sorts of things. So a dead Barclay is pretty good for us. We did indeed get a Slizard. So we will pick that Wild Hunt Longship, of course. And we'll end at 46, and they're at 30. So they've got a bit of work here. There's no Road to Gigny. A Scorch would hit Kieran for 9. Yeah, I like our odds. There's a few plays that they have that could do 16, of course, like a Zoltan Chivy would be good. Trying to think of what else would be just devastating. Nothing else is coming to mind really on the last turn for Scoia'tael. Dragon Saskia might be just enough value. She starts as a 10. Oh, Yen. We got like the same amount of units. Just about. Yeah. Okay. Well, oh, I was gonna send a well played, but that's okay. How we doing rank wise? We're up to 12. We're climbing. I'm not even a little bit concerned about the ladder. Once you get up to like 20, rank 20, rank 19 gets a little tricky, 19 plus. But we'll be back at 20 in no time. My overarching goal for this season is, of course, get to rank 21, get to Grandmaster. In my experience, the faster you can climb the ranks, the better, because everything gets really, really tight and optimized and competitive the longer the season goes. We're against Unseen Elder. So we got Gels in our opening hand, which is actually lovely. We got Toad Prince and Frightener, which is lovely as well. Okay. Pretty stoked about this. I'm gonna get rid of Summoning Circle, which may seem weird. Okay, a second Hound is really good. Okay, I'm gonna leave the hand like this. And I'm gonna just chuck out a Longship right out the gate. Which might seem weird. But it's largely because I don't want to waste any Frost. He's definitely playing a Consume deck, and I'm not super familiar with all the potentialities with that quite yet. So the more value we can get out of our basic Frosts, the better. Very simply. Vran going down there maybe? No Vran. Okay. It's no problem. No Vran. No problem. So I think we are going to navigate out our last Hound. So Eridan, Navigator, Hound. He could clear the skies. A lot of people right now are not running any weather clears. You heard it here first, or maybe not first, but you heard it here. The start of a patch, unless weather got buffed, nobody runs weather. They just don't. Capitalize on that if you can. I would recommend it. Okay, so in this case, what is a boy to do? I think you hit Morbid. You get a little more powerful there, and then next we'll probably do the Longship into the Necker Warrior. Oh, or not. So they're gonna have 1 point of carryover, which is fine. Means we cannot dry pass, but that is okay. Okay, Caranther is lovely. Marching Orders is also lovely. So I'm pretty happy about that. So this is a great time to do our biz here. So Longship into the Warrior, into the Marching Orders will guarantee at least 1 more Longship comes out. The Necker Warrior is an extra step that I'm thinking we don't need. It's not that it's bad, just that it's not ideal. We should kill that Arc Spore. What's even his deck that would do? Okay, consume a bronze Death Wish unit from your deck and trigger that Death Wish. What happened? Whoa, okay. Longship is low now. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, actually. Okay, I'm glad that he ate the warrior there. So let's just pull everybody back there. Check our frost down. So now marching orders is actually much more dangerous because if we draw a navigator, it's dead. If we draw a slizzard, it's the dream come true. So we are going to Toad Prince next. Toad Prince, eat the Frightener no matter what comes. Okay, so we got a Slizzard. That's good. That's very good. So now we can safely Slizzard, get that long ship, and then marching orders, and either it's a Slizzard or it's a Navigator, and we're fine either way. By the way, these little dudes are Draconids. They're little dragon boys. Maybe we'll revisit that dragon deck that we made earlier. What did he eat? Okay, there's still a long ship. It's okay. All right, come on out. There we go. So that was a 10, 11, 12 play that keeps on giving. Caretaker, what you going? Steel, Necker Warrior, maybe? Could see that. These things won't help very much. Long ship. That's odd. It's fine, but it's a little odd. All right. We did get that navigator, so waiting and playing around ourselves the way that we did was very good. So now each of these are worth a whole lot more. And let's play Gels, and we would like... Well, we get Caretaker. What's our target? Dorgary, 100%? Or Morvud? Probably Morvud, actually, to try and win the round, but we could just get Imlerith. Oh, dude, what, Summoning Circle would play a Necker, I think. Yeah, we'll pass on that one. So we'll do this. We will grab Morvud. Now the question becomes, do we want to hit the Necker? Or do we want to try and win the round and hit the Ekimara? I think we want to do as much damage as we can. Yeah, so we're up almost 30 points. Whenever the She Troll dies, it'll be pretty close. The Unseen Elder is going to generate a ton of value. Why did he eat the Necker first? That's not the way that you want to do that. Pro tip. He should have done that. They should have done that in the complete opposite order. Because then the Necker that was eaten would have actually been at 9 strength, and a 10 Necker would have come out. Hey, we won. I don't know what card was played last, though. That was one of the new golds that I'm not super familiar with. I think that might be the one that, like, revives a gold card, but we didn't have any gold cards in our graveyard? Maybe? We're 2-0, by the way, with this silly little meme deck that we can definitely optimize. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so we're against Herald the Cripple. I've not fought a single Herald, so this is cool. I'm into it. We got Operator. We got the long ships. So you know we're gonna be operating on those long ships. You know it. I'm gonna get rid of the Frightener. Navigator's good. Really want a Hound. I really do want a Hound, but that's okay. That's okay. So we will start by making an extra long ship, which will be useless to him and a lot of points to us. I mean, it's still 7 points for him, but for them.
The Great Mother's grace is boundless.
Oh, that's unusual. That's quite unusual, in fact. So let's just let's get our long ship out. Maybe they're playing an Axeman deck. Rain has a good place in an Axeman deck. Yeah, there you go. Got him. So, get out of here. I'm sure they can just play another Axeman or any effect on Caranther here, but, you know, react accordingly. Shield Maiden, fair enough. Are they running a bigger deck as well? No, I think that's a 25 card. Alright, so let us, let's Necker Warrior, the Longship. And we can pull a few. I should not have played the Necker Warrior on that back row, by the way. That was actually a mistake. Because I moved the Axeman back here to be with fewer targets. So that's my bad. It's doubtfully going to be like the end of the world. But you never know. On that note, why don't we just kill the Axeman? Probably because he was in Frost and he was going to play another Axeman down here. No. Akimara? Akimara. Okay. So they have run out of gas a little bit. That'll play Dorigary. Yeah, so why don't we go ahead and just summoning circle that out. Oh, it summons the actual Akimara. Interesting. Yeah, fair enough. I'm fine to pass. Playing into Ragnarok in this deck, not ideal. I gotta say, not ideal. I don't like our odds at all. Not even a little bit. I like Caretaker. I like Imlerith. Those are good draws. Good draws. I'm gonna get rid of the warrior to try and get a hound. There we go. Really needed that boy. They're gonna dry pass. You know it. No. Okay. Okay. Cool. So what could we caretaker? We can caretaker a Wild Hunt Longship. That's pretty funny, actually. We probably will. So I know that I could safely play a Wild Hunt Hound and Frost the back row. But the sooner they pass, probably the better for us. Yeah, okay. So playing that Longship was a good call. Just a little higher in that tempo. The worst would have been playing a Wild Hunt Hound, them passing, and then we're down another card. So as is, we're going into the final round on relatively even footing. We've already played Caranther. So Gels is going to draw a silver. That's okay. It's not the dream, but that's okay. Okay, let's get this Longship out. We want the Longship to be in the back row, I suppose. Doesn't matter too much. So Axeman coming back on that back row. Of course. Chuck some Frost back there. No problem. So that's our first hound played. So we may actually need to navigate some hounds instead of just the Longships. Okay. Okay. All right. Let us smash this fella. Yeah. I'm sure they can revive or just play another Axeman there, but it certainly stifles what can happen. So decoy into Gremist makes me think that they may want to clear the skies. They do, which means we want to navigate out that Wild Hunt Hound. 100%. Yeah. If the Biting Frost bothered them enough to play a decoy, then we definitely want to reapply it, right? It only makes sense. Drowner. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough on that. So, Slizzard into another Wild Hunt ship for sure here. No question about it. Huge, huge value. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 because it ticks on itself. Plus the 3 Slizzard play. So it's a 16-point play. It's real good. I could steal an Axeman. Could I? Wait. Oh no, they just revived their Axeman. So I'll still probably grab that Wild Hunt Longship. In that case. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Dorgary is not a bad choice. But this is a more fun choice. So, you know, here we go. So that was a 4, 7, 8, 9, 13. No. Yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19-point play in total. It's real good. Ooh, I'm going to learn something. Does Geralt R damage and then move back, or move back and then damage? He moves back and then damages. That's very cool. Okay, don't give me Frightener. You've not given me Frightener. I appreciate that. Now you can give me Frightener. Okay, so he has to eat the warrior. That's fine. That's value that we would not otherwise have. And Gales is actually a 4-point play because of all of our long ships. So we've got 3 long ships on the board. We got 1 in the graveyard. So there should be 1 more. Whoa, what just happened? Lambert. What a prick. Wow. What are the chances that this dude perfectly teched against us? That's pretty funny. All right. We are tied, and they've got Herald to play. That's funny. We got Lambert just destroyed by Lambert.
Bravo. Well done.
We're rocking the new Regis avatar, by the way, because he's just a nice dude, I think. I like not having to be sarcastic. So there you have it. We got absolutely wrecked by a surprise Lambert. That's so funny. Let's take another look at the deck. Oh, God, I hate how this reorganizes. But anyway, that was Ghost Ships, my recommendation. And I'm even going to do it just in case I want to play this deck in the future. You don't need those Necker Warriors. You really do not. This was a fun deck, though. I really enjoyed playing it. We went 2-1. The memes were pretty good. Toad Prince is maybe a removal as well. If you like the deck, though, and you got some tweaks, let me hear it. Maybe I'll do a Ghost Ships 2.0. I liked the deck. That's going to do it for today. I hope your coffee stayed warm. I hope your day goes well. I'll see you next time.